Hi, my name's Isabella and I was asked to do a video. So before I do anything, I put on this, sorry, it's moisturizer. Basically it's Aveeno Positive Radiant Daily Moisturizer. It's got an SPF 15. It's a natural product. It works with oily skin. So if you have oily skin, like an oily T-zone like me, so you're up there, your nose, up through here, by using a moisturizer, it takes away the oil out. So what I do is I put on a moisturizer before I go to bed, after I've had a shower, when I wake up, before I put on primer, just every day, constant use. It really works. It helps keep your skin feeling nice. And you feel really good once you put it on, so it's a really good thing to use. Second thing, primer. You need a primer for your skin to have it feel nice and smooth. You really got to focus on the areas you're bumpy with. So I've got in between my nose, just around here. I put it on my chin, I put it everywhere, but I mainly focus on my nose and my chin. Because by doing that, you're smoothing it out, making it easier for your foundation to glide on, to look good. You can't tell now. I've got really red skin, around my nose, on my nose, my chin. I searched and I couldn't find a lot of things out there to do it. And so what I did find is color corrector creams. And now, there's a lot of different ones. I found that a really good one is by Australis. It's an Australian brand, Green Cream, and it takes away the redness. So all of your redness, everywhere your red is, your nose, your cheeks. Just one thing I've noticed, so if you're going to put it on and then put foundation on, be careful and make sure you blend it because you will see it through your foundation. If I'm going out for a fun day, I use BB cream, sunscreen, it's moisturizer, it works. Just be careful, some do have oil in them, so you've got to be careful about that. Otherwise, I use foundation, and the foundation I use is Inglot. I use a cream foundation, and it is the palest one I could get. It's hard to find foundation because some are too pink, some are too dark. I have struggled for a while to get good foundation. I found that this one really works. If you want to get a foundation, because people complain, I can't get one that fits, I don't know where to get them. Go to somewhere, save the money, and get a decent foundation. Make sure they get it to fit you. Don't do it yourself. When you do your line, blend it nicely, just tightly in there. Don't come down. If you have acne, it's okay to come down, but just be careful with blending. You don't want to rip too off. But seriously, get one that fits. This is a really cream one. And what I do is I put it on my wrist, and then I'll apply it really lightly, nothing too heavy. It looks really good, Concealer. Next thing once you put on your foundation is your concealer. I use Rimmel Match Perfect. I use it everywhere I'm red. So around your nose, I put a line down here to make it look like I've highlighted. Your chin, pimples. Don't overdo it. Use a brush and smooth it. Be careful. Don't use your fingers because I find that you'll see it eventually. Concealer brush, it works. Be careful, don't overdo it, but just practice makes perfect. You gotta keep trying. I'll stay up at like 9 o'clock at night and I'll just practice something. I'll be like, I'm just gonna try this. Don't be afraid to try. You can't hurt. It doesn't hurt, So I use Rimmel Steamer and it's transparent. Use a brush. Don't use anything small. Buff it. Put a tiny bit on and buff it. Really push it, Your skin is there. Don't be like, you're going to waste time. If you're running late, throw it on. Just be careful though, don't put too much on. I found that this powder is really heavy, so just apply it lightly, but buff it. Blush. Now, I don't put on a lot of blush. I don't use a lot, but when I do like to look nice. I find that covering your whole cheek looks really bad. If you've got that pin-up look, it's cool, but I use an angled brush. Really nice. I use Rimmel. I use the middle one, it's dark brown. It comes across as a really nice burgundy one, it's really nice. I just do a simple line from my cheekbone down to about there. Just a nice line, and it gives you a really slimming look. So the three ones I found, when I really want, a nice natural look, but a really good sophisticated part to it, I'll use this one. So it's honestly homebrew. It is cheap, it is nasty, but it works. It's waterproof, so I just use that, when you apply it, make sure you don't just go. Make sure each lash is individual. It's really nice. And the next one I've found is from Lancome. I got given this. Lancome. It's expensive, and I don't think they make it anymore. But Lancome Paris Hypnose Waterproof. The brush is amazing. It gives off a really individual look, you know, it's nice and natural. I use this when I'm going out to school, or this one is amazing. I'm running out, but okay. And when you're going out and you want big, beautiful lashes, I found the Rimmel Extra Wow Lash. What you do is you apply it a couple of times with the eyelash curler. It's amazing. You have to be careful with it though. I find that, you know, if you open your eyes and it comes up here, hard to get rid of. It's annoying. Yeah, just be careful with it. It's a good brand, you know. Rimmel. It's someone used it. They suggested it to me, you know. But it's good. It works. Just be careful that you don't overdo it. So yeah, those are the main ones that I use. Eyebrows. I don't touch my eyebrows. I don't do anything to them. Eyeshadows. I don't use many. I have, I think, 3 or 4 main palettes that I use, and that's about it. I have Nudes by Chi. I have Rimmel London Colour Rush Duo Eyeshadow 601 in Soft Glam. I have Australis Intense Eye Out of the Blue. And the last one I have is Rimmel Glam Eyes Quad Eyeshadow in 001 Smoky North. Get a nude palette, they are amazing, they do everything. Literally, it's the main one I use. So what I do is it's a matte white, and I use it as much as I can. If you want a really soft colour, if you want to soften the colour, use the white. Literally, put a bit of concealer under your eyeshadow, under your eyebrow. Okay, I'm going to skip lipsticks. I have 1 brand of lipstick. I have 3 lipsticks. I don't know if you have heard of this. It's Purple Cream. Literally, I just use a really nice little ointment sort of thing, and I just put it all over my lips all the time. It's like Vaseline. You just keep using it, and literally, you have your lips. You give off a nice shiny look if you want to. You know, your natural lips are beautiful. The colour is amazing. I try not to wear a lot of lipstick. But, you know, try and use your natural lips as much as you can. Okay, so I have 3 lipsticks. They're all Rimmel. They're all the Kate Moss collection. I have 14, 4, and 128 Starry Eyed. So I'll start with 14. 14 is like a really coffee colour. It's nude. It's sort of, I don't know how to describe it. It looks nude, but it gives off a really nice matte. I've been wearing a lot lately, so if you've looked at my photos, you'll see. What you do, you put it on, and then you blot. So you lick it, you bite into a tissue, so you go, and it stays all day. As long as you don't lick it constantly. I made that mistake once. So there you go. Just a nice, really nice colour. If you're not too confident with lipstick, don't bother. It takes a lot of care into it. You gotta constantly make sure it's okay. I always don't really ever dramatic over lipstick, but lipstick's gotta look good. Okay, so the next one I have is Starry Eyed. It's 128. It's a really nice red. It's a maroony red. It looks really, really red there. So it's sort of burgundy, and it's nice. I use it a lot, but I don't wear it as much as I used to. I just put it on, blot it, you're fine. The last one I have is 128. Oh, sorry, 4. It's a really dark purple. It's nice, but you need to know how to wear lipstick before you can do it. I wouldn't recommend it if that sort of thing is new, you know, like your style has to match your makeup, and so that's why I have 3 dark ones. So just, you know, be a bit careful, don't overdo it. Eyeliner, the moment you've been waiting for. it took me a while to get eyeliner right, and you know, you gotta keep practicing it. So the two I found that are amazing is Exaggerate Waterproof and Retinol. This one is like a pencil, retractable pencil. Oh crap. It smudges. So if you wear it on your lid and then you open your eye, it'll go up. So, you know, I mainly use it for under eye and for smudging. You know, I tend to not use it as much. It is annoying to apply and it is hard to remove. So, like, I'll wake up and it'll still be there and you've got to really get it off. It's annoying. Okay. Dun dun dun! This is a drugstore one. It's just amazing. It's Models Prefer Skinny Liner. It's pen. Now, it gives off a good line and it's a pain to use. But with enough practice, it works. You can do a really nice natural line. You can do a pointed one. You can do a lot of things with it. You know, I found it one day and it works. It does the trick. Hold on. The only thing I'd say bad about it is that because the pen is so small, it takes a lot to do a nice eyeliner. So if you wanted to do a flick, you have to go from your base, and you point it up, and you go there. And you have to fill it in, and you have to be careful because it might take it off, but enough practice with it, and you get really good at it. Like, it's a pen, it works. It's cheap. I picked it up for $10. And I'm in Australia, so it's probably like $4 or $5 in America, if you can find it. It works. Honestly, I have used a lot of eyeliners. I have used brushes and dips. I have used pencils. I have used retractable pencils. I have used a lot. And I think that my favourite ones would be these two. The one I used in the gel and the brush, it smudged too often. It just didn't stick. So I'd have to keep doing it. Pencils, I find that when you travel with them, they break. And you'll sharpen it, and, you know, it'll break again. Once you drop it, you've ruined it. So I think that get a pen and get a retractable pencil because the lid never breaks. Literally, they are the best things. They last forever. You know, I've had that 3 months and I wear eyeliner every day. And I've still got a bit left. Don't mix them. Like, you can't put one on and then do the other. It just doesn't work. You either use one or the other. That's why I use this one on my bottom and this one on my top, because, you know, although you can sort of see a colour difference, you can't really. It's all about how you present it, how you do it. And honestly, practice makes perfect. You've got to practice a lot before you get anywhere. You know, don't be afraid to be you. Go out. Don't hide. I mainly wear makeup to cover my skin and just to express myself. So I've practiced a lot. You have to practice a lot to get it, especially eyeliner. And that's really it. So I am Isabella. You have been watching my makeup video. Thank you, and I hoped I helped. If you have any questions, just let me know. Find me on Instagram. You can find me anywhere. Yeah. So just let me know. And yeah. Bye.